Hi, this is Satiris Basakaropoulos, and today's video is called Why I Don't Take Financial Advice from Financial Advisors, okay? This might sound, to some people this is going to sound completely crazy, yeah, me saying this, but it's completely true, it's 100% true, and, I generally do not, have a financial advisor. I don't take advice from financial advisors. I do believe it's important to get advice, but I'm very picky about who I would take financial advice from. I'm happy to take financial advice from someone who I know is making money, creating money, or is good at protecting their money or asset protection. But one of the things I learned a long time ago, after I read Robert Kiyosaki, some of Robert Kiyosaki's books, I'm not even sure if it was Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think it was some of his other ones, maybe Who Took My Money or something. And what Robert Kiyosaki said in the book was, to be very careful who you're taking advice from, who you're listening to, and so on and so forth. And one of the things that he said, which I thought was very interesting and completely to the point, is that people go to brokers to get to get money and stuff. They go to brokers. And he says the reason they're called a broker is because normally they're broker than you are. So I thought that was quite funny. The other thing is a lot of people go to financial advisors now. Financial advisors are like working for different insurance companies and stuff. Even if they say they're independent, financial advisors generally work for commission, or they could just be in a company and just working like for a salary and maybe a small commission. But generally financial advisors get paid by their commission. So in a lot of cases, a lot of financial advisors actually have to go to their job all day to talk to people, to give people financial advice, to be able to have money, to be able to live themselves. So, if they're so good at, giving financial advice and, how to create money and stuff like that, then they probably wouldn't need to work as a financial advisor. And if you're sort of thinking to yourself, maybe, that's a bit of a, a strange statement for me to make. I happen to, a long time ago, okay, I don't watch television anymore, haven't done for 5 or 6 years, okay, because I believe that it's brainwashing and programming people to be have a certain mindset, and I don't really believe in that mindset, so I don't listen to television anymore. But I remember it was a long time ago, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, and I was watching a program that came on TV. I think it was The Weakest Link or something, and it was a TV show, and one of the things that the woman, the presenter, asked, there was this lady, and she was a financial advisor, and the lady asked the financial advisor, she said to her, okay, she says, you're a financial advisor. She says, what exactly would you do? She says, well, I would, people would come in looking to know what to do with their money, and I would, basically advise them on the best place to invest their money, and where to put their money. Yeah, and so on and so forth. So, basically the woman, who's obviously quite shrewd and she's made a lot of money herself, the presenter, she asked the question. She said, well, she says, if I came to you tomorrow, she says, if I came to you tomorrow with £6 million and said to you, where would you invest this £6 million? What would you actually do with it? Yeah. Now, I can't remember all of the answer. I can't remember what she said. I can't remember if she even said where she would invest the £6 million. But what the financial advisor actually said to her was, if She said, if I had, if I had £6 million, I wouldn't be working as a financial advisor. Okay, so the bottom line is, a financial advisor is giving you advice about how to grow money and how to make money and how to keep it. And if they're doing that and they have to work a job, for commission to be able to get enough money to live, then they're really, really not qualified to give you financial advice. Now, the average person believes that a qualification, something that's done in a college, qualifies someone to give advice. And as far as the government goes or whatever, yeah, it does. But if you really think about it, these people have gone to some course and they have learnt from somebody who earns a few £100 a week. They've basically learnt from them about being a financial advisor, or about they'll go to different colleges and universities where some professor has worked there their whole life for a few £100 a week, and then they go to learn about economics, or all these different subjects, right? And the people teaching the subjects have just worked like a job and sat a paper, and the paper was written by someone who was working in the same job, So, they're not qualified, If somebody wasn't a surgeon for 20 years, why should they be, teaching someone in a college how to do surgery? Or, if someone has has never made money before, why are they giving them financial advice? If someone is working in a estate agent for £200 a week because they can't find anything else to do and they don't know how to make money, why are people, getting advice about what to invest in from them? Yeah. So it's very, very good to be aware of that. And if you're aware of that, then, you're going to be much more careful who you listen to. You're not going to go and ask someone who hasn't made a penny online how to make money online. You're going to find somebody who's making money, someone who's successful, somebody who's, doing what you want to be doing, instead of going and just taking this, qualification, all these qualifications. I mean, I believe, the government and all these different bodies go around, trying to tell people they're illegal and tell them, well, you can't say, you can't give financial advice. So somebody who's made 10 million could come and say something and give financial advice, but it would be illegal for them to give it. They would have to do a disclaimer saying, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't give financial advice. And at the same time, somebody, who was on a few $100s a week salary, or trying to sell stuff in commission to try and, make a living, is allowed to go and give advice to people and tell them what to do with millions of pounds and millions of dollars. I mean, that for me, that's complete madness. But the first thing is to be aware of that. And if you're aware of these things and you're thinking about these things before you actually, do them, then it's much, much easier to be, to have success in them. Because obviously you're going to have much more success if you ask someone who's made 100 million, where to invest the money, how to grow it to 100 million, than you are if you go into financial advisor and give her your inheritance and say, well, here, what would you do with this? Yeah, because obviously, she wouldn't know what to do with it. She'll only know what her, college books have told her, or what her professor who works for a few hundred a week in the university has told her. She's not qualified. They're not qualified to give financial advice. They've got certificate, they've got, they've sat papers and they've recited off, government stuff that they want to know. But really, at the end of the day, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. So always, always, always ask someone, you know, what have they done, and find out, you know, what have they done? Have you made money online? Yes. How long have you been doing it? You know, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. Did you start last week and you're just looking to someone to come and join your business and you haven't made any money yet? Chances are you're not going to be able to learn anything from that person, and they're not going to be able to show you how to make money because they haven't actually made any themselves. So it's a very, very important point. If you got something out of this video and you found it useful, if you'd just like to click the subscribe button just below here, just below the video, and you'll get the next videos as they come in. Also, if you've any comments, if you'd like to just put the comment down below, just comment and click the like button, that would be great as well. And if you want to find out more about me, just below this video, if you're on my YouTube channel, there should be a link to my website. So you just click the link to the website and it'll take you to my website where you can find out more about me. And if you're not on my YouTube channel and you're on my website and you want to find out more about what I do, just click the big button just below the video and you'll be able to find out what I do. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon.